Oh, this is so awkward. Hello, everyone. Hey guys, I am Eric. Welcome back to another video, I guess. Today I wanted to do a different video. I want to be in front of the camera, not behind the camera. So today I'll be going over my camera collection. The first category are my film SLR cameras. And the first one is this one, actually. Canon A1. This is an amazing camera. What makes this camera special is that it can be fully automatic. You don't have to set the shutter speed, you don't have to set the aperture. All you have to do with this camera is just point it, focus it, and then shoot it. And so that's one of the main features I really love about this camera. The build quality is super nice. The only thing that I really don't like about this camera is how the grip kind of feels. You know, I'm glad there is a grip at all, but I don't know, it kind of puts tension on my fingers and kind of hurts after a while. But yeah, this was the Canon A1. The second camera of this category is the TL Super from Yashica. It is a pretty camera, I will give it that. It doesn't have a grip, so it kind of sucks. It's really heavy. And this was actually my first SLR, like film SLR. So yeah, it's fully manual. There's no automatic controls. I think the viewfinder is broken. Something's supposed to happen when you turn it on, but I don't think anything does. It has all the controls that a SLR should have. The shutter speed control, the ISO control, the aperture control. But yeah, it's not a bad camera, just not a camera I would recommend. The final and last camera of this category, the SLR category, is the Pentax ME. I actually bought this very recently. I bought this about 2 months ago in LA because I forgot my Canon A1 in Dallas on my trip to LA. So I quickly searched on Facebook Marketplace to see if there were any SLRs that were decent. And I came across this, and it's basically the younger, smaller version of the Canon A1. Side-by-side comparison. It's not much different, but weight-wise and actual dimension-wise, it is a lot smaller. Unlike the Canon A1, this isn't fully automatic. You have to set the aperture yourself, and then it'll choose the shutter speed. I don't even know if this has shutter speed control, to be honest. I have yet to develop any photos with this, so I can't really show you guys any example pictures, but I mean, the camera is nice, so I'll give it that. The next category of cameras are my point and shoots. So I'll start with this Pentax PC55. It's a plastic point and shoot that I got for like 60 bucks. I overpaid it. This was my first ever film camera, which is literally the only reason I keep holding on to it, because this camera is shit. There is mold on the grip, so yeah, I don't really know how to get rid of that. And the front has like a little slider mechanic to, I guess, show the lens itself. I don't remember if I have any example photos, but if I do, I'll post it up and you guys can see it. The second camera in this category is this Nikon One Touch. Now this camera I would recommend to people. First of all, it looks nice, and I really like the red accents. Similar to the PC55, it has like a sliding mechanic to show the lens. And yeah, this camera has been everywhere with me. Not lately, I've been trying to get more into my SLRs, but the Nikon One Touch is very nice. It still is all plastic, but it feels a lot more premium than the PC55. And I think my brother's just coming in, but whatever. So yeah, next camera. So the second to last camera in this category is this Olympus Infinity. It is a wide known, well-reviewed camera. I guess I would recommend this camera to people who, I guess, can't find this camera anywhere. It has a pretty nice clear lens. The form factor is nice. There's not really a grip to it, but there is this kind of ledge you can hold on to. This camera is pretty nice. But yeah, if I were to recommend any of the point and shoots, it would probably be this camera. The Nikon One Touch isn't as widely known, it's more niche. There aren't many reviews about it, but the Infinity has a lot of reviews on YouTube that you guys can look up. But yeah, that is this camera. The last camera in this category is the Pentax Zoom 280p. It is the most recent camera that I bought. The reason why I think it's special is because of this. So it zooms all the way in to 80 millimeters and zooms all the way out to 28 millimeters, but in between you can stop at 35, 50, 42, all these intervals. And I thought that was really cool. And then what makes it even cooler is that there is a detachable remote that goes in right on the side. And to take it out, you just pull it like this. You can change the zoom from 80 to 50 to 28, which is really nifty. This camera is super unique, so I would recommend it to people who already have point and shoots and are just looking for something fun. The only downside of this camera is that it's a bit big and a bit bulky. So yeah, but I mean, if you're looking for a fun camera, then I would definitely recommend this camera. Last category of my camera collections are my, I guess, fun cameras or my miscellaneous cameras. So the first one is this Sony Digicam. It's the DSC TX9. It is super slim and super skinny and super lightweight. So the only downside about that is that the camera runs out pretty fast. The UI is also pretty slow, but honestly, for a Digicam, it's not bad. It has a 4x zoom and a live display. I didn't go out of my way to buy this. It was just in my family for a couple years. So, you know, if you like that vibe, I guess I would recommend this camera. But all in all, this camera is nice, but I just wish the battery was a bit longer lasting. So, yeah. The next camera in this category is this C300R from Kodak. It's like a Polaroid Insta-X camera, whatever you guys want to call it. It does have like a digital display right here to see what you're seeing. Instead of printing right away, you can choose whether or not to retake the photo. So I think it's pretty nice. It kind of looks like the Instagram logo, but you know, it's an alright camera. Now the final camera of this collection is my family's Sony Handycam. According to my dad, he paid $1,500 for it. I don't know why he would do that. It comes out with a pop-out screen that swivels all the way around. It's pretty nice. It's nothing unique or special, but I think it's just something great to have. I've always wanted to get into one of those like retro, I guess, looks. And this will help me do exactly that. So I'm excited to, I guess, record more of my life with this. I think I'm just gonna take this around everywhere I go, just so I can do like a little recap with this, I guess, in my life. So that's the end of the collection, but you guys might be wondering what I'm actually filming this on. It's actually the Sony FX3 cinema camera paired with the 24-70 art lens from Sigma. But I don't think I'm gonna get too much into the details of this camera because I kind of want it to be its own video. So yeah, that concludes this entire video. Thanks for watching, guys. It was awkward. was a pain to film this, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, that's my camera collection.
Yeah, 그는 내게 어디냐고 물어봐 잠깐 들리고 싶대 말로 yeah. Okay 듣던 대로 얼굴은 아름다워 근데 아니잖아 말로